We first begin with the first method, that is the algebraic method, and we are taking substitution method. Let us understand it with the help of example. Substitution methods are of two kinds. One, substitution of x, and the second, substitution of y. We begin with substitution of x. We have been given two equations, 11x plus 15y plus 23 equals to 0. I have marked it as the first equation. 7x minus 2y minus 20 equals to 0. I have marked it as the second equation. Now, pick the first equation and stop 11x on one side and send the rest of the terms on the other side. That is, since it is substitution of x, I have held x on one side and I have sent the term of y and the constant term on the other side of the equal to sign. From here I get x is equals to minus 15y minus 23 upon 11. Let us mark it as equation number 3. Now, I have already used the first equation. Pick up the second equation, that is 7x minus 2y minus 20 equals to 0. I have written 7 and in place of x, I will be substituting the value of x, that is minus 15y minus 23 upon 11 minus 2y as it is minus 20 as it is equal to 0. The only thing I have done is, in the second equation, in place of x, I have substituted the value of x which I have got in the form of equation 3. Open the bracket, I get minus 105y minus 161 upon 11 minus 2y minus 20 equal to 0. Next step is taking of the LCM. It is 11. 11 goes in 11 one times. Therefore, I have to multiply this minus 105y minus 161 by 1 and I get the same thing as it is, minus 105y minus 161. Since this is upon 1 and this is upon 1, I will get minus 22y and minus 220 equals to 0. Minus 105y minus 22y becomes minus 127y. Minus 161 and minus 220 becomes minus 381 equals to 0, because 11 goes to the other side, multiplies with 0 and becomes 0. I get minus 127y equals to 381 because I have sent minus 381 to the other side. Therefore, y is equals to 381 upon 127 with a minus sign. 127 cancels minus 381 and gives me minus 3. I have got the value of y as minus 3. Substitute this value of y in equation 3, which is ready-made for me. X is equals to minus 15 into minus 3 minus 23 upon 11. I get x equals to minus and minus will make it plus 45 minus 23 upon 11, which is 22 upon 11 and which cancels and gives me 2. So my answer is x is equals to 2 and y is equals to minus 3.